This review is of the original Oatly Barista Edition oat milk. No dairy, nuts, or gluten. Climate footprint 0.75 kilograms of CO2 per kilo. And here's an excellent idea from the Oatly legal team, huh? Whatever. And here, wait a second. You know, this is tongue-in-cheek, but on the other hand, if it were actually factual, it would suggest that they overworked the legal team. All right, so vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, glyphosate residue-free, PARV, sustainable forestry certified. Let's see. The boring side. Now this does have vitamin B12, so that's great. 1 cup, it's got 7 grams of fat, of which half of a gram is saturated. No trans fats or cholesterol, 100 milligrams of sodium. 16 grams of carbs, of which 2 are dietary fiber, 1 is soluble. 7 grams of added sugar and 3 grams of protein. Vitamins and minerals. Too bad this is going to have sugar added to it. And here are the ingredients. So as you can see, it is primarily water and oats and low erucic acid rapeseed oil. Okay, well, let's give it a try. This review is of the original Oatly Barista Edition oat milk. No dairy, nuts, or gluten. Climate footprint 0.75 kilograms of CO2 per kilo. And here's an excellent idea from the Oatly legal team, huh? Whatever. And here, wait a second. You know, this is tongue-in-cheek, but on the other hand, if it were actually factual, it would suggest that they overworked the legal team. All right, so vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, glyphosate residue-free, PARV, sustainable forestry certified. Let's see. The boring side. Now this does have vitamin B12, so that's great. 1 cup, it's got 7 grams of fat, of which half of a gram is saturated. No trans fats or cholesterol, 100 milligrams of sodium. 16 grams of carbs, of which 2 are dietary fiber, 1 is soluble. 7 grams of added sugar and 3 grams of protein. Vitamins and minerals. Too bad this is going to have sugar added to it. And here are the ingredients. So as you can see, it is primarily water and oats and low erucic acid rapeseed oil. Okay, well, let's give it a try. All right, so make sure to shake it up because the oat powder can settle out, the oil can rise to the top, and we don't want that. That's not going to taste yummy. I don't know how well you can see it, but it is a light brown color. has a slightly odd flavor. Not really like oatmeal, but I recognize the taste. I just can't think of what it is. So it's not really something that I want to, at this point in time, enjoy as a drink. Although I can use this mixed with other things, like for my avocado shakes. This would be fine. But yeah, I'll give it a... For drinking straight, I'll give it a 4. And for, you know, so it's not particularly enjoyable. But I think that if you consume it again and again and allow your mind to adjust itself to the flavor, you'll be fine with it. But if you have if you lack the ability to adapt to flavors that you initially don't like, then, well, you know, don't buy it because you're too inflexible. That's it. Thanks for watching and hope you have a great day.
Hi, thank you for watching my video, and I hate doing this, but things have gotten pretty sketchy with my employer, and without going into all the details, which I have covered at other times, at least in part, I need some financial assistance. If you have the opportunity to do so, that's great. If you don't, even if you can just put in a word of support in the comments, that helps. To have even just that is good. But financially, I need to be able to carry on doing what I'm doing with these channels. Not so much this channel, not so much the Eclectician channel, which is mostly just me learning about stuff and sharing it with you, but with my Glenn's Fast Reviews channel, where most of what you see that I review, I've purchased myself, or I've gotten at a food pantry, or somebody gave to me because they know I do reviews. But I have invested huge amounts of money in it. And at this point, with a little over 1,800 viewers, I'm earning maybe $125 a month, which doesn't cover the cost of what I've done, let alone the ongoing cost. And then even worse than that is my third channel that's at the PC Expert Amateur, which I've invested a large sum of money that I should have been saving for my retirement, because I wanted to be able to present a lot of information about fans and air coolers and water coolers for computers and other things as well. And in order to do that, I had two choices. I either had to make deals with manufacturers and sell my soul, or stick to my ethics and pay for things myself in order to not be beholden to somebody and not feel like, oh, I owe them. So yeah, it's pretty costly, and with the situation with my employer Amazon, in which the workers' compensation company Sedgwick refuses to fix my shoulder, which was injured at work over a period of months last year because Amazon's management refused to abide by their own policies to provide me support. I may end up having to pay for the surgery myself with the help of my insurance, and that will still be very expensive. And then I would be out of work for at least a month. So switching to another job, it would be hard, because if I come to you and I say, hey, I want to work for you, and you're like really interested in me, and then I say, oh, by the way, in the near future, I'm going to be having a shoulder replacement, so I will probably be out of work for a month. You're probably going to say, I'll pass, thanks, though. Which would actually be illegal, and you won't tell me that's why you're not choosing me. But, you know, it is a problem, especially with me being as old as I am. I'm almost 58. So if you could please, if you can either go to the my YouTube channel, Glenn's Fast Reviews, and you can make any kind of a donation on there, any size, any time you want, through that, because that's my monetized channel. Or you can go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/Glenn M.I. That's GLENNMII. And you can make a recurring donation. The smallest one I have on there right now is $10. If that's too big for you to give on a monthly basis, let me know. I can always add a smaller one than that. You know, I just need to know. But again, if you are financially strapped, please don't send me money. I don't want somebody else getting into trouble financially just to help me. That would weigh very heavily on my conscience. So, thanks again for watching this video, and let's make the world a better place.